Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Last episode, we went around and cleared all of the different sub-scenarios scattered throughout the land, defeating multiple squads of the Eternia military. And in this episode, we have quite a big undertaking waiting for us, right here inside Central Command. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by August, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So, I don't want to spoil what awaits, but as I mentioned in the last episode, I'm going to be running my set with Spirit Masters and Vampires. If you guys haven't seen this set, go back and check out my Nightmare Pillow Fight videos. It'll basically show you how to create this setup. It's very, very good, basically makes it so you can't be hit, and so, let's see if it works in the upcoming fight.
Your loyalty is to be commended, mighty asterisk bearers. You are Eternia's pride. Among you are those who have swallowed their pride to follow my command, to abandon their posts. Those willing to fight for the duchy, and all of Luxendarc, though it goes against long-held convictions. Those with close bonds, others with old grudges. Blood relations, hated foes, worthy adversaries, master and student, loved ones. You are all of these. But I bid you now, forget your differences this day. Keep to the battle lines I've drawn, and we shall strike a blow against the Vestal's forces. But remember this. We do not fight for wanton slaughter of our enemy. We are here to take measure of the Vestal's skill, her force of will, her determination, and resolve. I will assign a leader to each company and confer orders detailing my plan of attack. Needless death and reckless valor will not be tolerated. Follow orders, and work together. I'll hear any complaints after the battle. Readying to face the Vestal is your sole concern now. That is all. May you be victorious in battle!
May I be victorious in battle. Thank you. Thanks, Brave.
And so, the Grand Marshal has appointed me leader of this vanguard force. My name is Erutis Prophetur. And you, eldest of the Venus sisters, you are the Valkyrie.
I'm Hyria Venus. Proud to serve you, sir.
Even in Ansham, I hear good things of your work in leading the Blood Rose Legion.
You give me too much credit, sir. Our captain is Fiore...
De Rosa, yes? I know him all too well. And then we have Jackal. No introductions needed, hmm?
Whatever floats your boat.
So, what were the Grand Marshal's orders?
Let me guess. Moneybags here supplies the BP, and me and you burn through them quick as you like.
Correct! And as in all things, a good start is key. Drive the Vestal and her people into the ground before they know what hits them!
Yes, sir.
Oi! Watch it, Frills. You trying to kill me? What are those anyway? Some kind of blades? What are they doing dangling down by your legs?
Oh, these? They are for delivering maximum damage when I dive down on my enemies.
Well, save it for him, will ya? I'm an ally in case you've forgotten.
Apologies.
Apologies? That's the best you can do?
The brat is merciless. Not that I have much room to be casting the stones.
I'm very sorry.
That won't cut it either. I want to hear you say it like you mean it. For us thieves, speed's everything. I'm good as dead if I take one to the leg. Follow?
Please accept my apology. And to ensure no further trouble, I will be standing by overhead.
Whoa! How'd you do that? That was amazing, Frills! Hello!
I like how they just told me their strategy there before we actually did anything. So yeah, it's time for the boss rush. Let's do it.
Ah, there you are. What took you so long? Jackal and Hioria? Let's teach them the lesson.
I wish I got new music for this. We are going to try the same strategy until it doesn't work. It should work for every fight here. I do not believe there's a single enemy who absorbs magical attacks. The biggest problem would be the Swordsmaster who can counter my magical attacks, and Kent who can silence me if he gets to go before me. Let me rephrase that. Kent will shut me down if he goes at all. I honestly probably should have checked their HP totals. I'll actually turn that off so I can check that. Looks like, ooh, they actually might have a little bit more HP than they usually do. Yeah, because 42, if it was half, you would be 80. So yeah, they might have a little bit more HP than they usually do. Unfortunately, it hasn't got any harder or easier for me because I've been at level 99 forever. So it really is just looking at different tactics to beat these guys.
I'm still in this one.
Yeah, you're in it for at least one more turn. I'm going to guess it's going to take 3 turns to defeat all these enemies we're going to fight. Might only be 2. Hold on. I guess it depends when the stillness goes off. Yeah, because there's Profiteur. And there's the Jackal. And I got one more hit. Does it take care of Einherja? Yes, it does. That is our first fight taken care of. Let's keep on moving up.
How many years have passed since we last fought together?
It was 15 years ago we met. I've competed against you for glory on the field ever since. In a sense, we have been fighting together the entire time.
You have a point there.
And you, Holly, wasn't it? You were there as well, weren't you?
Yes, Swordmaster. We were in different units, but I joined you that day 15 years ago. I was only a medic in training, but I served as best as I was able.
So, what is the Grand Marshal's plan?
Precisely what it looks like. We are to be an iron wall to neutralize the enemy's attacks.
And the moment they relent, the wall parts to allow our blades through, eh?
Indeed. We'll make a formidable line, though timing will be key. Brave was slow to act, but it seems a fire's finally been kindled within him.
Always fun when they tell me their strategy, but unfortunately it doesn't matter when I hit them all with my magical attacks. So, let's do it.
You've been awfully quiet this whole time. Something bothering you?
Try to put your thoughts into words on occasion, Kikyo.
That I do not speak in no way means I cannot or wish not to speak, but rather explaining my silence, why out of disguise to those who do not know the reason, places a burden upon the captain. Which pains me, hence I have held my tongue, but I apologize if I have given any offense.
Oh boy, get a load of that. I wasn't offended, dear, and I'd be eager to hear that reason if you're inclined to share.
Back when I began my ninja training, I spoke very slowly, and my teachers would always make fun of me. I came to loathe my own language speech, and soon stopped speaking altogether, though I found that I could speak at a rapid clip if I was in disguise.
Well, that would explain it, you poor dear. Swordmaster, how could you be so cruel? The Black Blades did nothing to ease this poor girl's troubled soul?
That is not so. The captain and all the Black Blades accepted me as one of their own. They did not scorn me or grow frustrated at my speech. Save one enormously fat, useless slug.
No need to keep speaking if you don't want to, Kikyo. Isn't that right, Swordmaster?
Well, I, for one, would like to hear a little more. Now, Kikyo, take a deep breath and tell us all about the riffraff on their way here. Don't worry. No one will laugh, I promise.
Oh my god, she's gonna talk? Please.
The enemy attacks!
Oh my gosh, Kikyo just talked.
The Vestal of Winds party of 4! All formidable opponents!
There, you see? That was lovely. Well, boss, Kikyo just sounded out the warning.
Indeed. Thank you for that, Holly. To arms, one and all! Time to meet the Vestal and her followers in battle!
It'll be my pleasure.
That's awesome. Talk about character growth. It is on Kikyo. I'm glad we finally figured out why she wouldn't talk. And it was so cool to hear her at least say a couple words there. Again, I do not think there's going to be many concerns here, so... Let's repeat. There's the problem with Kikyo. She can go first. It sucks. I have to kill her fast here. She can down one of my characters pretty much immediately. I do think we win in 2 turns, so as long as she doesn't do the same thing... Oh, no. Ringabel went after. Shoot. Okay. No, okay. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. Doesn't matter yet. Doesn't matter yet. I'm just hoping she's using BP there. Oh, she only hit... Okay, she only hit her 1 time. So, Edea is basically dead. Edea needs to get hit by Kikyo 1 time. But... Ringabel and Tiz should be able to carry.
You people would get off.
Come on.
I will fight to the end for those who accepted me.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm so glad she got character development. Oh, come on, Ringabel. You gotta go quicker, man. Kikyo's just... she's gonna definitely kill Edea. The good news is she didn't target Agnès, because if Agnès got targeted, our whole strategy would end. So, regardless here, I think we win. I don't want to say anything yet. Okay, she goes for Edea, which is fine. Ringabel gets to go first. Drops the shield.
Fall back, Captain.
The iron wall breaks. And there we go. That's 2 more defeated. And the final one is just the Swordsmaster, and he made the mistake of not countering my magical. And there we go. A new fight defeated. Further on we go. We will go ahead. This is the only unfortunate part, is I need to use items here. 'Cause I don't think I have a way to heal. We'll just swap. Actually, we'll just, we'll swap ability here. Swap this to White Mage real quick. That didn't activate for whatever reason. There we go. Get a full heal, then swap the ability back to Performer. And on to the next floor we go.
No, Barbarossa. You've more experience as first mate of the Black Blades. You should lead us.
Nonsense, Alternus Div! What better leader than a member of the Council of Six, says I? Besides, the matter's settled. The Grand Marshal named you the man for the job. Going against that would be betraying our vows. Plus, he'd pound us.
Can't say as I understood any of that, but why not have Alternus lead us?
I totally, completely, supremely agree. So, what's the Grand Marshal have planned for us?
It's actually quite simple. He wants us to...
Beat them to a pulp! Chop them into mincemeat!
Sing their eardrums out!
Yes, well, I suppose that about sums it up.
And here we go with the next fight. This one doesn't concern me as much as long as we can get rid of the Performer pretty quickly. Hello, Alternus.
The Vestalander people, they're here.
Now, my hearties! Let's...
Give him a serious thumping!
It's showtime!
It's showtime! Do 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 do. Here we go. As long as we go before Alternus here, I don't have any concerns. I accidentally just punched the heck out of my mic. Wow, that hurt. Sorry if you heard that. Ow. I was like stretching and then reached my hand back to grab my controller. That hurt. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any concerns here. Even if the Performer buffs them up, I don't think there's anything they can do. Alternus doesn't have any priority attacks that make him go first. I think Kikyo might actually be the only one who can go first because she's just gonna be quicker than us. If anybody else, it would have been the Thief, but the Thief's already dealt with. The Grand Marshal shouldn't have, once we get to Brave, he shouldn't have anything to deal with because he just blocks physical damage. And if he does start blocking our 4 or 3 elements, we can switch to Wind. I think Wind will get through it. Should only be one more turn. Both of the big buff boys are still hanging on. Just the Monk left. Wow, I'm actually surprised. And there we go. That is all 4 of those. That one was the easiest one so far. I say the easiest one. I've done nothing different any of these turns. So... it's all the same every time. If you need to take a break, you can go to Edea's room right there. I have no reason to whatsoever. On to the next floor.
Argue all you
This is
like,
gonna suck.
my boy. You're the one Brave appointed. I won't have him barking at me later. He wants you to lead, so you're the leader.
But that's mad! If you're high up enough to call the Grand Marshal brave, you should be the one in charge. I prefer to hang back in the shadows. And why is nobody else talking here?
Leave me out of this.
I rather like this arrangement. It'll give us some playtime alone, eh, Ophelia?
Back, you old lech! Or would you like me to stick on Harry on you?
2 jiggly sisters at once? Ooh, count me in.
Help!
I'm more the lone wolf type. How am I supposed to fight with, let alone lead, you lot?
That's an easy enough question. Just look at us and you have your answer. The only problem would be if we get carried away and used up all of our MP.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. And I think that's how they're intending me to fight this, is by making them run out of their MP or just draining them of MP.
There you are.
I'm just going to beat them in their own game.
Fools! My fire. Will. No, make that my.
Oh, stop your prattling and let's get on with it!
To battle!
What's a waste of my talents?
Yeah, I think the intended way here is to, like, use the vampire ability to, like... vampire is just one of them, but I think... Don't they have, like, a... yeah, absorb MP? Like, there's tons of ways to just take the MP from these guys. I think that's how you're intended to beat these guys, but I'm pretty sure... as long as I go first, I just win. Like, as long as they don't have a character who goes faster, and I don't think they do, the only one I'd be worried about is if specifically Juliana has a speed buff. If Juliana has some way to buff his speed with one of the summons, and then can cast a meteor on me before any of my characters can go, really the only thing I'd be worried about. That makes me weak to fire, doesn't... That's a crazy strategy. That is an absolutely wild strategy. I think if we were doing this without a, like, no damage run here, I don't think we could win this, because that is insane. They throw that fire weakness on us. We basically have to Esunaga to cure it. And then even then, my magical defense would have to be insane. Like, no physical defense matters. But then on top of that, if Kata is hurt, like, more than 10,000 HP, if he gets hit once with a crit, he just kills you. That's what a crazy combo. Unfortunately, my spell blitzing strategy just wins. Let's see. No reason to look at that. My characters aren't being hit, but we do have one more sub-scenario here. There are 2 on this floor.
Lord DeRosso, are you
This
sure
one's going to be
you do not
annoying if
mind
we
me
didn't do it.
taking the lead?
If we did a legit.
Not at all. Our course of action is already determined.
Obliterate the enemy's hopes of victory in a merciless hail of status ailment attacks.
Send man and woman alike fleeing from all manner of malicious magical molestations.
Use my dark rituals to cull their lives before they've the chance to fret over their health? Make that Vestal and her minions taste rapture, brimming with despair?
Were all of the Duchy's psychotics shunted onto this team? I had prided myself on being rather twisted, but you 3 are warped beyond measure. No doubt this pretense at strategy is Brave's little revenge upon me for never listening. Then so be it. Challenge accepted, Templar. I'll show you the result of a soul twisted by 2,000 years of darkness. Now, join me. Let us torment the enemy with all our might. In moderation, of course.
So here's the thing. I think we lose if we don't have specific abilities here. I think we need charm resistance I think we need poison resistance, and I think we need confuse or silence resistance. Let me see where all those come from. Let's go ahead and just sort. Abate. So we have poison, silence. Okay, so he's got poison and silence. She's got silence and poison and charm. Silence, poison. Does she need silence, actually? She's not casting spells. Yeah, I don't think she's casting spells. I don't know if singing counts, but singing is the least of our concerns. Silence, poison, charm. Silence, poison. Okay. I'm going to try this. I don't like it, but silence, poison. It sucks getting rid of the pierce magic defense because it's going to take longer. Silence, poison, charm. She's a problem. I can't put anything on her. I have to just give her... I have to take off support amp. And I have to give her charm. Silence. Poison. What does charm come from? Charm comes from something they both have, so is it singing? It's level 11. I don't want to grind that. Not here. Let's just see what happens here. This is going to be extremely dangerous because, again, poison's... Oh, shoot. Poison's going to kill on yes, isn't it? No, poison doesn't kill on yes because of Spirit Master. It cannot damage us. Right? God, I hope so. Let's see what happens. If anything, it just takes us back to the beginning of this floor, so...
This is as far as you and your riffraff go, Vestal. We will annihilate you in a hail of crippling ailments.
All right. Let's see here. Can we beat it? We're going to go first, which is good. The problem with taking the Pierce Magic Defense off, though... Let me turn that music down. The problem with Pierce Magic Defense is that, or not having it, is that we're not doing anywhere near enough damage anymore, so it's going to take longer, which gives them more of a chance to get status effects on me. I wasn't expecting Doom. Sleep? Really? This is crazy. I mean, we just can't win this, right? I'm pretty sure. I would have to give them sleep immunity. I have to give them sleep, doom, poison, charm. Poison doesn't matter. Sleep, charm. Oh my god. They barely took any damage. I mean, we're technically not out of this yet. Technically. No, the problem is now I have to do normal attacks. I have to do the whole thing because she has a stillness up right now. I mean, it's fine. But then that happens, right? So, like, now my characters are asleep again. And they're... Okay, we're back up. Now we're asleep again. I think I just need to restart this fight. So I think we're at a stalemate here. So I'm actually going to restart, get back to the point right before here, and then we'll take it from there. So I was about to go through the whole thing where I, like, go figure out, you know, what I need to do to give them resistances and everything. But then I thought, will the high jump strategy just work? So... I don't know who the quickest one here is, but I don't think any of them are fast. So if I just, like, target Victoria, for instance, As long as I understand how this strategy actually works, because I get how the other one works, I haven't really understood this one at all. Let's see, as long as I'm in the air, then they all try to go but can't go, then I land. And then we do that again. And then we all jump, and they all try to go, but then they can't go, so we land. Yeah, I think the jump strategy, the Valkyrie strategy just works here. And I don't think we have to target anyone specifically with this, because they can't hit us. Never mind. I was about to do this whole thing where I was like, okay, let me go see where I get poison resist, and charm resist, and all these other resists. Sleep resist, I don't think sleep exist actually exists, and that's the worst one to be hit by. But then I was like, wait. The problem is they're casting it on me during the turns where they can't hurt me, but they can still cast effects on me. So what if they just couldn't hit me because I'm in the air? The answer? Yes. I do technically think this is a better strategy. It just is slower. But I think this is basically anything that could inflict status effects or drain your BP, drain your MP, anything like that. I think this is the way to go. That was a whole nother thing with this vampire, is he could drain BP, which means no strategy we could come up with could have worked, because he would have just drained our BP, making us, like, if Agnès got her BP drained, she couldn't cast this spell that made it so we didn't take damage. And there we go. Just using the Valkyrie strategy worked much better there. So, ever higher we go. I think for this final one, I do think we're going to go back to our Bushido method. As much as... Actually, because we already have this one set, let's just keep it on Thief. I don't think it makes any difference. Like I said, I think we win no matter what. But we'll just keep it on Thief so we don't have to go through the whole setting up Bushido, which takes... like, we can go through like 4 or 5 turns before we are even done setting up and can get to autoing. And here we go with our final fight.
Victor, I trust I needed to remind you that you are the crux of this group.
Yeah, we could have got slowed by him too. Ooh.
I understand. I shall leave the offense to your lordship and the Beast Woman.
Yes! Artemia Beast! Beast crush enemy! Rawr!
My Lord Templar! 'Tis an honor to be chosen to join in this final stand. Your visionary!
Do you truly believe they will make it this far? They'd need get by Victoria, and I hardly think.
Fly! Here now! Exhausted, but courageful!
As well they ought be. Nay, must be! Theirs is a task difficult beyond measure. It will take a force well capable of weathering this gauntlet. We shall be the crucible to fire their steel. Give them the training ordeal of a lifetime.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Sure enough, here's Father at the end of the line.
The rest of his band seems like no easy task either.
Vestal, my daughter. Hero of Norende, my son. I commend you for making it this far.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but we'd best be careful here.
But enough talk. Now is the time to brave the storm.
I actually don't know who we target first here. So I'm going to let Auto decide and see if we make any mistakes. While I think the Time Mage would be your typical best option, yeah, that might be a new problem. I mean, we're going to keep targeting Artemia here, luckily. We'll just do this till Artemia goes down. While I think typically the Time Mage would be your best option because of all the stat buffs he does. There's also Victor, who's healing, and then throwing a magic shield up. But then Brave is throwing the physical defensive shield up, so... But nothing really matters. At the end of the day, we're going to get this kill no matter what. We probably should have gone for Brave first. Can't switch now, because that'd be a waste. I'll target Brave with my follow-up ones, though. And I'm actually really glad we're not going for the magical one here, because he'd be blocking... I mean, don't get me wrong, they'd have 9 magical attacks coming at him, even if they blocked one, it's not really doing much. There's Artemia dealt with. But again, Kramer would just destroy us, so... let's go for our high jumps on Brave this time. After Brave's defeated, I think Auto just takes care of it. I don't think we have to worry about anything after that. Because as long as he's not throwing these shields up, it's going to speed it up so much more. Yeah, and we're landing crits on him. That's crazy. And so here we go. Let's enjoy the final fight against all these characters that we've been fighting the whole game. It's so unfortunate because, like, most of them just aren't bad guys. They're just following orders and trying to keep us from... Like, we're technically the bad guys. We're destroying worlds over and over and over again. Theoretically, we still don't actually know what's happening to those worlds we're leaving.
I have plenty of fight left.
But, like, we're the ones destroying the world. They're trying to stop us. Like, I remember from what I played in Bravely Default 2, those guys were just bad guys. But it's been so long. Like, I remember one character wasn't even a bad guy. He was just a guy we beat in, like, a gambling competition and got his asterisk. So maybe I'll go back and play Bravely Default 2. It's really, this game's really encouraging me to go back and play through it. Yeah, well, I do think Victor's the best shot here just because he is technically healing. His healing is 2,000 when we're dealing, what, max 2 times and more than what he's healing every turn, so... Man, it's crazy. I talked so much crap about this job specifically. And don't get me wrong, I'm still not a big fan of Valkyrie. I think it's... The reason I didn't like it is because it's the biggest letdown, in my opinion, because I just love Dragoons, and I think it's just so underpowered. Until right now.
I
am Time Mage Gamer. Shut up, Gamer, dude. He's like my least favorite character. And there's Victor.
The rest is in my hand.
I don't think Victor's making it one more turn. Yeah, one more attack. You were the very last one standing, Kramer. I'm proud of you. And there's some more elixirs and turbo ethers.
I commend you, Vestal. The most elite of the Duchy's troops have fallen by your hand. Use that same steadfast determination to fulfill the hope that lies deep in your heart. Now go forth! Go forth and save this world! We will remain here. Should your heart waver, return to us at any time.
I thank you. We'll be back, Father.
I'll watch out for Edea, and this rascal right here, he'll...
I'll protect Agnès.
Then go! Onward, warriors of light!
Heroes of Light. Let's check that out. Defeated all of Eternia's elite forces, we get 3 mega elixirs. And with that, that is every single fight with all of the asterisk bearers defeated. I'm going to go ahead and set myself back to my typical job setup. And we're going to go ahead and exit. Oh, this is literally the only side I didn't want to come out on. We'll go ahead and run on up, and we want to exit the tower. And so, that is every single blue exclamation point in the game finished. All we have left to do is either get the good ending or the bad ending. And so, in the next episode, I have decided it's time to actually show off one of the endings of the game. However, that'll have to wait until the next one. I will see you guys then.